Let me share an incident with you. I was doing an event at a college, and there were a lot of intellectual students in the audience, and they were asked to pick up cue cards, which obviously I could not see. They were asked to pick up the cue cards, which had names of actors and actresses on them. So they picked up the cards and all, and 5 people stood up in the audience, and I got 4 of them correct. Now the last guy, he was really smart, and he was trying to show that, you know what, I will fail, kind of thing, to his friends. So what he said is he had on his cue card written Vidya Balan, but in his mind he started telling like Amitabh Bachchan, Amitabh Bachchan, Amitabh Bachchan. I want to confuse her. Amitabh Bachchan, Amitabh Bachchan, Amitabh Bachchan. And what really happened is that I said, "Okay, you have thought of Amitabh Bachchan," and he said, "No, you are wrong." And he showed the card to everyone and said, "It is Vidya Balan."
Yeah,
And
but
I
you were
said,
picking up his thoughts. Yeah.
"Yes, absolutely." And I said, "Perfectly okay." I did not get it. And the beauty about it is because you're actually, as I told you, there's nothing certain in a mentalist show. So anything can go anywhere. So it's okay, right? You got 4 right. That's also great. So it doesn't affect the act, or it doesn't affect the performance that you're doing. But this is what happened. And then post the show, he came backstage to me and he said, "You know what? You were correct." So I was actually thinking of Amitabh Bachchan, though I had Vidya Balan on the card just to confuse you. So I was right there,
You were
but
right.
for the audience, I was wrong. And so sometimes it's perfectly okay not to get it right, in a mentalist show. And it just may not be my day sometimes. Sometimes I may just not get the vibrations, or it may also be sometimes that the audience is not that cooperative.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they are being very closed, or they're having a mind block, and they don't want to open up. So sometimes this is also what really stops me from getting the right outcome. And I think it's perfectly okay, because what I do is I always take their consent before going into their minds.
Yeah.
So I'm a safe person to be around.
So, Kruti, what is the largest audience size that you have worked with?
So I have done the largest audience size I've performed for, I think, is 10,000 people in Rajasthan.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. And what kind of show was this? Was it like a customized or corporate or
No, so this was for a business conference there for this organization. If you've heard of the Brahma Kumaris,
yeah.
they have a very large place there. It's called the Diamond Hall, and it's got almost 10,000 people capacity. And that's where I did a session there for them. So 10,000 people together watching my presentation and show, and it was a 3 hour long event.
Wow. And what all did you do? You did everything like from
So
telepathy.
yes, so it was a lot about the mind. So it was different phenomena of the mind. I invited a lot of people, from the organization and the business people who had actually come there, read their minds, influenced